Ah, look who it is. Welcome back, Connor. What might the students do for you? Graha, yes. He's in the main hall with Mistress Krill. They've been holed up in there for days. By all means, go and give them an excuse to take a break. Please be some voice cutscenes now.
Ah, Urgica, my good man. Would you be so kind as to...
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
I wish you had sent word ahead. I thought I was having visions for a moment there.
What are you two working on?
Raha and I have been compiling old records of the students' activities. We located several accounts in the archives of Numenon and added them to the collection we recovered from the Isle of Val.
And judging by the progress we've made thus far, sorting this pile will keep us occupied for days to come. But what brings you to the Annex, my friend? Surely you haven't come all this way just to watch us shuffle dusty papers around? The treasure vault of Alzadal III.
And you're looking for companions to join you on this expedition?
Yep.
I would dearly love to accompany you, of course, but I'm afraid I'm committed to another task. On the subject of which, I had hoped to ask for your assistance.
Is he about to go Super Saiyan?
Then again, it's not so urgent that it can't wait until you've returned. You should go, Raha. I'll stay here and mind the shop, as it were.
Are you sure? I'd hate to leave you short-handed.
I'm sure. Just try to be back before too many moons have passed.
Well, I guess we're off on another adventure already. Have you asked anyone else to come along? Then might I suggest we invite your Stola?
She was my first choice.
Ever since the Scions disbanded, she spent most of her time cloistered within the Great Gooble Library, hoping to piece together a method to traverse the rift. It would seem, however, that whatever wisdom she sought there was not to be found. She arrived in Charlian the other day. We spoke briefly before she began her search of Numenon. Considering what you've told us of Alzadal's extraordinary feats, I do believe your Stola would be more than interested to hear what you have to say. Splendid! Then let us head to the archives at once.
Wait, before you go. I have another potential member to volunteer, if you've room to spare. Urianger. He sent the students a request for materials, you see. Treatises on the architecture of treasure vaults and the like. From what I can gather, the Loperites are looking to make improvements to their own creation and wish to learn more about how we build things down here. So, why not take Urianger with you? Let him study Alzadal's legacy firsthand.
None can deny the benefit of seeing something with your own eyes. If our expedition leader has no objections, I say we extend Urianger an invitation once we've spoken with Jostola.
Big sister Estoya and big brother Urianger.
Safe travels, you two. But don't forget, I'd still like your help with that other matter I mentioned.
And that
Right.
picture of Heidelin in the background.
Then it's off to the library.
No, it's not Heidelin. That's Garuda. There's pudding way right there. Don't know why he's looking at a tree. He's not gonna have any pudding for him. Looks like Masoya fell asleep. Either that or she was knocked out by some books. Yep, she fell asleep.
I've never known Jostola to doze off in the middle of research before.
Close my eyes for one moment.
The music just stops.
Ow! How long have you two been here?
That's just funny. We didn't want to wake you.
Nor did I want to fall asleep. I must have been studying for 2-3 days straight before exhaustion finally claimed me.
Also, a book claimed the top spot of your head.
As you know, I've been researching ways to travel from the source to one of its reflections.
I like how there's an echo in the library.
Looking for hints, at least. I don't expect to find a simple set of instructions tucked away in some dark corner of the library. So I've been skimming through the stacks, hoping to uncover even a partial mention of any similar feats in the past. A means to travel between worlds exists, and you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. So I promised Runa, but 'twould seem I've set myself a nigh impossible task.
You just gotta try harder.
You needn't be so hard on yourself. The leap I made with the Crystal Tower was not achieved in an afternoon. It was the culmination of a collective effort spanning generations.
Oh, you think me discouraged? I assure you, 'tis quite the opposite. A daunting challenge and the time to sink my teeth into it. I feel like a fresh-faced student again.
A scholar in her element.
Indeed. Was there something else you wish to ask of me? Al-Zadal is no minor figure in Harnish history, and much is known about his family. But this is the first I've heard of a descendant surviving a trip to another world. If those tales are true, then he may have left behind some clue as to how it was accomplished. An invitation to delve into one of the world's lingering mysteries. As if I could refuse.
But we need to put these books back.
And whence do we embark upon this expedition?
Akyali, by ship. But before that, we thought to extend an invitation to Urianger as well. He was in Thalmazane, last we heard.
Then by all means, let us recruit him, and be on our way.
We don't want librarians to be mad at us. We need to put these books away. Or just leave them there. Have them revoke our library card. Here's what we need. Sure glad there's more voice cutscenes than just empty dialogue. The storyline only has 10 quests, so it shouldn't take too long. Then we can go back to PvP.
Ah, our illustrious champion. Cloaked in the mantle of the common explorer, fame set aside in thy pursuit of simple adventure. I am told a new expedition is in the offing. And thee. As ever, thou art the picture of strength.
You've been keeping yourself busy, I trust?
True to our plan, Thancred and I embarked upon a pilgrimage of sorts, with an eye for gauging the state of those lands through which we passed. Our travels were interrupted, however, by a request for aid from our befurred lunar allies. As you may recall, the Loperites had been seeking new purpose for the moon, another role through which it might serve to benefit mankind. The Forum hath been working to advise them in this endeavor, but I return to offer mine own counsel.
And this has what to do with treasure vaults, exactly?
Ah, you have learned of my predicament from Mistress Cryle. I know not whence they acquired such knowledge, but the Loperites now stand convinced that adventurers delight in treasure hunts. Thus, with their newly built wonderland of riches and mystery, do they hope to entice all manner of daring delvers to the moon. So earnest and innocent was their desire to bring joy to the world that I found myself powerless to refuse them my cooperation. But what of you, my friends? Why are you come to Labyrinthos? Fascinating. This is indeed a most fortuitous opportunity. I should be honored to accept thine invitation. How long hath it been, I wonder, when last our actions were not impelled by fate or desperation?
True.
Aye. Though I cherish the Scion's accomplishments, 'tis pleasant to not have the weight of the world upon our shoulders for a change.
Counting Istinian, we number 5 now, yes? Without knowing what traps or perils await unwary feet, we may be wise to refrain from recruiting others.
I agree. Between us, we should have the skills to handle whatever situation may arise. Shall we be on our way?
Yes.
What, no time to spare a word for the grizzled old bard?
All is well, I trust?
A wasted trip, I'm afraid. I'd hoped to catch up with a former mentor while you parleyed with the rabbits, but it seems our paths were not to cross. Having an astrologian beside you on the road is surprisingly convenient. And it doesn't hurt that he's making strides with his light-hearted banter. In any case, as we made our way around Ilzabard, we saw that much of the continent was in various stages of chaos. A certain amount of disorder is to be expected. The final days are over, and the people no longer have a common threat binding them together. That's the thing with these fledgling troubles, eh? You need to keep an eye out, lest they mature into full-grown headaches. So, for what reason have so many esteemed personages seemed fit to gather? Beneath the waters of the Bounty, you say? I see you've already stolen away my traveling partner with the promise of unexplored ruins and scholarly glory.
True. Yep.
Nay, 'tis not for mine own indulgence, but rather the fulfillment of my commitment to the Loporrits.
Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Ah, of course. And if you have a Stinian rounding out your group, you'll likely have all the members you need.
Someone's jealous.
Feeling left out? I could put in a good word for you, if you like.
We may have been released from our obligations, but I'll never be free of that merciless wit of yours, will I? In all seriousness, 'tis best I sit this one out. Too many former scions consorting with one another might be seen as a cause for concern in certain quarters. I'll return to my usual reconnaissance and scout out the situation in the Far East. Feel free to share if you come across any interesting revelations. Till we meet again.
I like how my hair moves when we talk. Or when we're not our head, I mean.
Shall we also hasten our departure? Sir Estinian will wonder what hath become of us.
I'm sure glad I have a lot of gil to spare for these teleporting fees. Actually, hold on. Let me switch to my favorite mount. I send you to recruit Graha, you return with an entire survey party. I hope my son's boat is sturdy enough to carry us all. What he means is we are grateful for the use of one of your precious fishing boats. We are more than glad for a chance to provide it. I only ask that you take care to steer clear of the reefs and the shallows there. We will keep an eye out. Estinian, why are you facing this way when the elephant person is that to the right of you? Probably just from the way I start talking to him. The story is intrigued by the legend of Azaral III. That's what I thought. I confess, I am somewhat embarrassed that the tale of his journey to another world escaped my notice. And what are the treasures he supposedly brought back? This undersea vault may hold relics from another reflection. My friends, we should temper our expectations. The map does promise ruins, but beyond that we cannot know what we will find. That's true. Not until we find it, eh? So let us dispense with the conjure and set sail for the vault. I might have to turn the volume down because I can't hear myself talk. Oh, it's a dungeon. Alright. So he's gonna be our tank. DPS. Yeah, whoop.
Victory will be ours!
Right then. I stand ever ready.
Victory will be ours!
Our fates are not yet sealed.
Ah, crap, now I feel bad. Estinian's money vault thing, and I'm not even bringing him with me. Dang. But let's see, how many times will I taint the floor? I like the music. And I like the scenery here too. Wow, that was cool.
Make ready! Hold still.
First boss. I like how they fight better now in than they did in Shadowbringers. In Shadowbringers, it was almost impossible to get Urianger to heal you when you need it. Place looks nice. There's no passage detected. Okay. Trying to get some crab legs.
Hold still.
Make ready!
Unrecognized ethereal signature, brazen thief. You proceed no. Alright. Like surge too early. The walrus. Nice. I wish you guys would have had more OE skills to use.
Allow me. Hold still. Allow me. Hold still.
I will not hold back.
Allow me.
Now time for the second boss. Whee!
Together we shall overcome this.
Be gone! Make ready! Begone!
It's not greed that brings me here. Tank gear. I don't see any treasure coffers over there, so...
Hold still.
I will not hold back.
Hold still. Allow me.
Make ready!
Capiculu. Looks like a kindergarten art project. Fun times, fun times. Alright, treasure coffer over here.
Hold still.
Make ready!
I survived.
Allow me. Hold still.
standing outside and waiting for us. We had to run to come help us. Let's see, what do I get? $575, not good enough. Oh well.
What have we here?
'Tis not unlike a Hunnish alchemical furnace in design.
Well, there is one way we might find out.
Hopefully
Stop! You mustn't touch it.
Vritra! Oh, my apologies. Should I continue calling you Varshan?
You may address me as you wish. My nature is no longer a secret. Still, this is not a setting I imagined for our reunion. Surely you've not entered these ruins as common looters.
Would that we could deny your accusations, but I fear you're not far from the truth.
Great Vritra, might we beseech thee to explain the nature of this strange contrivance?
It was crafted by our alchemists at my behest, for the purpose of sealing something away. Perhaps I should simply show you.
Everyone's mouth drops, except for Mommy Lastoya.
I have lifted the seal, if only for the moment, by an authority only I possess.
A planar fissure?
No, my friend. Small though it may be, this is a functioning gate into the void.
The void. The 13th reflection, which the Ascians failed to rejoin to the source, and it became the world of void. The reason why our souls cannot fully combine back into one, which means the Ascians' plans is completely useless unless the void can be restored to its original form. Void gates and fissures are such the same thing in practice, in the sense that both allow passage between the source and the 13th. The difference in terminology refers to the circumstances of their creation. A fissure is an incidental tear in the fabric between worlds, whereas Void Gate is the product of deliberate action. I suspect this is the latter, judging by the elaborate mechanism put into place to control it. To think that our search for mysterious witches would lead us to priceless discovery, that swimming emptiness to put me to the mind of old friends, not to mention old foes. You may now enter. Okay, like.